Hello everyone, General 2 here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. Since the last episode, I time skipped a couple of years, both of which we made somewhere around 300 to 350k. I was able to pay off half a million of our loan, which saved us, looks like about 12k at the turn of the year. That being said, we haven't quite turned a profit this year yet. Pretty close though. Normally around 4 or 5 months into the year, we start turning a profit, and then the rest of the year it builds. So what I'm thinking next is, of course, eventually our line is going to be extending all the way down to Atlanta, and then we're going to double track it and have more rail traffic. But in the meantime, I'm going to make some more money on the side by starting some road routes. Now, our local transportation coverage has gone down a little bit because the cities are starting to expand. That being said, the trains have plenty of passengers to haul around and making plenty of money, so we're going to let that lie for now. I may need to take out that 500k again for our road route. I'm not sure yet. But I'm just looking for a freight route in the vicinity of our rail lines right now. Let's see. Well, there's always that, but that'll wait till later. That is actually really convenient. Oh wait, no, it needs grain first. Okay, we'll have to find grain somewhere for that. Which, probably the closest is the Great Plains, so that's way out there. Let's see what else. We got an oil refinery here just north of Philadelphia. I don't see any oil wells around. We got a steel mill here. But the closest iron ore is all the way over here in Pittsburgh, so no. We got a lumber mill here, but I don't see any lumber camps anywhere close by. It's actually somewhat annoying and peculiar considering the region. We can build industries, but it gets very expensive very quickly. Let's see. So forest, that'd be 160k, which... Wait, really? Oh no, that's a maintenance charge for each level. That would be 80 million, which we definitely cannot afford right now. So we're gonna have to go with what's on the table, and that looks like our only thing left. We got a construction materials plant here, and we got 2 stoneworks. Or quarry, rather. Quarry. This one is more out of the way. You'd have to go all the way through Boston and New York, cross the bridge, and then get here. This one's a lot closer. Now, Buffalo, I don't plan on ever really connecting by rail. I mean, a branch line in like the late 20th century is a possibility or something, but it wouldn't be a priority. And there's already a road here. So what I'm thinking is the first thing we do is connect Buffalo and New York with a coach line. And then we make a freight wagon service going from the quarry here to the construction materials plant and then out from there. Now, the thing about cargo is kind of like passengers. You can't just haul one cargo to a destination and call it good. No. If, say, we just were to haul stone to the construction materials plant and leave it at that, before too long the quarry would stop putting stone into the station because the construction materials plant has nowhere to go with its building materials. You have to complete the chain, and also the more destinations you have for finished goods, the more finished goods will enter the route. But I mean, it's going to be pretty simple for starters. What I'm probably going to do for now is have 2 routes. One takes construction materials to New York after dropping off the stone, and one takes it to Buffalo after dropping off the stone. Gonna be probably about 2/3 going to New York and then 1/3 going to Buffalo, considering the size difference. Also, since I'm just doing a coach line going to Buffalo, I'm not going to do local transport there. At least not right away. Okay. So let's look at prices here. Obviously, we're going to have to build stations. And then, let's see. That's a tram depot. I'm just looking at vehicle prices right now. So let's say we wanted to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say we wanted 20 coaches on that line. That's already going to be running us almost 500k all by itself. And then the horse wagons, hang on, what's the difference? This one carries a lot more. And it's got that America feel. But it's also more expensive, but that's fine. We may actually need to take out a significant loan for this, which I was not planning on. Let's see. But I would be okay with increasing the loan to, say, 6, maybe 7. So I'm thinking we wait a couple of months and see what happens with that. But yeah, New York especially is starting to grow, but Boston has too. So is Philadelphia. Just with our passenger services, that's Washington. There's Philadelphia. Too much longer, and we're actually going to be able to have tram service instead of coaches here in Philly. It's going to be nice. How do we want to do this? So just a regular station here. Now, where are we going to want the bus stop here in New York? Because ideally what I would do is just make it the one by the train station. But that's going to kind of be out of the way a little bit. We could bridge across, but that would get expensive, especially for our road. Traffic would get somewhat heavy. Alright, let's see. I think this thing has 4 terminals, so it's fine the way it is. Nope, it only has 2, so we need to get the larger station for that, which would be another cost. But that wouldn't be too bad. Not really. So we're just going to wait till it's clear of trams. And pause the game. Demolish that. And get the bigger station. And now we just need to add the tram track again. Good. Now we got enough terminals here that we could add a coach service over to Buffalo. Now it is going to have to take the longabout route, but I'm not too concerned about that. It's more just getting more passengers into the traffic flow than anything, helping Buffalo start to grow a little bit. So yeah, we'll just put a passenger stop somewhere in Buffalo, somewhere centralized. We'll have to knock out probably at least one building, not a huge deal. And we'll need freight stops out here, here, and in New York and Buffalo as well, which would just have to be drop-off points. We won't need to take out any buildings for that. What I'm thinking with this quarry is eventually having a bulk train, bulk freight train, haul goods over here. We'll still keep this line open with trucks, but that'll allow us to move a lot more construction materials move some by rail, and once we have more good industries in the flow, and this is double tracked, our freight movement system is going to get very complicated very quick, but that's several decades down the line. Okay. Let's go to 6 and see what we can get done with that. I'll keep it playing so we can gain more money. So let's get the coach system set up first. So we'll need a passenger stop in Buffalo. That gets a little bit pricey. Ew, I don't like that. No. If I can actually get to the road with only taking out one building, that would be ideal. Let's see if I can actually make it work. Well, how do you like that? Nope, it's gonna have to be the smaller road. That's fine. That's fine. Now, make the route, and I said I'm gonna do 20 for now, because that's actually a fairly long route. For buggies, it is anyway. So that's the New York, Buffalo. And there aren't actually any road depots around New York, which is a problem. Might as well build one. We'll need one soon enough anyway. And we'll go with 20. So that's going to end up on 37. Yeah, 37. There, now they can get started. Can't wait till we get proper stagecoaches, but that'll actually be a couple of decades, I think. Let's see, what else needs to happen here? We need our freight stops and create that line. Just basic truck station for now. We don't need anything fancy. No good way to do that. We'll just right there. Perfect. And then we need the truck drop-off points, which are under passenger for some reason. So a cargo delivery point for trucks to drop off freight. Cargo cannot be picked up here. Now let me just confirm. This thing produces construction material, which, if we go to the overlay, that is an industrial supply. Okay. So we'll just drop off, say, right there will do. And then Buffalo's going to need one as well, which they don't have much of an industrial district really. But we'll put it right there. Perfect. So we go from Buffalo, or the quarry, to the building yard, to New York, let's see. I should call it Buffalo Stone 1 for now. If we want to change that later, we can. And then same thing, except back to Buffalo. Buffalo Stone 2. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. So we could probably do, say, 50. If we were to do 50, we'll go... Actually, for now, let's go 40, with 30 going to New York and 10 to Buffalo. Yeah, that works. This is about to break my wallet. I'll just build a road vehicle depot in Buffalo area, I think. They're gonna split and go in different directions anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright. So, 30. So that's gonna be 68. Buffalo Stone 1, and then another 10. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Buffalo Stone 2. Alright, 6.5 million, that could be worse. And it's come to my attention that we should probably take a look at station names. Street names are fine over here. Boston, that's fine. Upper Boston, no. Boston Terminal. There we go. Same thing over here. New York is fine. But New York North, no. That way in orders we can actually, you know, pick out important stations. 5th Street, no, that's not a regular bus stop. New York Industrial 1, that works. Let's see. Because that's what it is. And that is a lot of traffic. And then just on to Philadelphia over here. Station's good. There. Do we have any passengers heading to Buffalo yet? No, not yet. They haven't discovered it yet. That's fine. Yeah, we actually spent a lot of money. Doesn't mark itself as being used yet. One thing I just thought of though. these lines at the quarry, not necessarily anywhere else, but at the quarry specifically. Actually, yeah, just at the quarry, they're gonna wait for a full load. That way the supply chain gets started quicker and we're not burning as much money because vehicles use more money when they're rolling. And cargo is in, that is really noisy because there's a lot of vehicles on this road. That is all the wagons not spaced out. Wait, those things haul stone, right? Please tell me they haul stone. Okay, good. You know, if we had an open hopper, a wagon, it would make a lot more sense, but, you know, whatever. Apparently we use covered wagons to haul stone. Now, one more thing we can look at is... yeah. How poorly are our city connections? I mean, Boston isn't really that bad. I mean, New York's kind of get there, but more than anything, it just needs more vehicles on that line. Philadelphia, it's starting to get there. But again, it's just not that bad that I think I could warrant changing it that much yet. But we are moving a lot less passengers than we were previously, and that's a problem. Yeah, that's actually a big problem. I think the peak of everyone moving because they just discovered the route is over, and now we're starting to dwindle a little bit. So maybe we do want to update our local transportation lines soon. The trains are still making profit though, right? We're almost done with 1853 and they haven't made near what they've made in the past. Still, that's pretty close to full. That's much less so. Alright, good. We got stone rolling out. That's going to take time too. But once we start getting the building materials spread out, that's going to improve industry, which is going to give a lot more jobs. A lot more people are going to want to come to New York, and that's exactly what we need right now. Still no one trying to get to Buffalo, though. Anyone trying to get from Buffalo? No. That's a little concerning. It hasn't been that long though. This place hasn't taken off yet. So the more cargo you transport, the more these things will produce over time because there'll be a bigger demand, and once the production reaches its limit at 360 for a certain amount of time, it'll upgrade after a certain amount of time. This wagon's got a long way to go. Wide open, dusty road. We might do a tour with them later, but right now, no. Still nothing here in Buffalo. That being said, actually completing this route takes a while. So on top of stone, we can also deliver slag here, which is a byproduct of producing steel. So let's say eventually over in Pittsburgh, we get one of these steel mills running. We'll be able to ship this back by rail or road and get more building materials out of this factory. Production rate is still going up. But these wagons are really getting spaced out. We're just not producing that much over here yet. Give it time. Alright, let me just make sure our trains are making money. That one is, and that one is good. Nothing close to what it has in the past, though. That has me a bit concerned. As now our loan interest is going to be even higher because we're at 6.5. I don't know how much money these wagons are going to make. expanding this route further would mean taking out another truck alone right now, and I'm not prepared to do that, but I do think we need to look at doing that sometime in the near future. Yeah, these just are not hauling what they used to. And these towns are growing, so I'm really not sure why. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And that is a steep hill. Because it doesn't help that they're hauling stone up it. But for New York, what I'm thinking is we extend the route that just covers the city itself to go around this block here, have a couple extra stops, and then, let's see. Probably remove this stop and this section of tram track. No, actually we'll keep it. We'll have the local go around the long way, and then the section coming from the train station just go around the loop here. But before I can do that, we need more money, and we're losing money still. That's not good. It's all these road vehicles on the road that aren't making money yet, not paying for themselves yet. Still nothing heading to Buffalo from here, huh? Figured we had enough stations feeding into this place that we get at least something. But I'm probably just being impatient with that. Alright. This is our first wagon, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let's fast forward and see how much he actually makes when he gets there. It is a very roundabout route, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. And this is a number 1, so from here he's gonna go to New York. Climbing another hill, by the looks of things, yeah. Alright, paid for itself. And that's not counting the trip from Buffalo, where it went, and then it's not carrying any building materials, so it's not going to profit in New York either. The next one is, though. Wait, hold on, what? Please tell me these things can carry building material. Please tell me. construction material, yeah. Alright, good. That's not good. Production rate still going up. That's good. Probably have more than what we have out here. Although some of them are still bunched together. And it was expensive enough as it was. Let's see. Still no one wants to go to Buffalo. Alright, at least Buffalo itself has a few. That's good. I mean, the carriages can hold 4 tops, so... Almost 4K, not bad. And now the trains are starting to turn a profit. We're doing okay now. Alright guys, so next time I'm probably going to do the full-on tour of this line. Again, if you guys don't care for the cinematics that much, not much is going to happen in the next episode, honestly, besides some great views and passing the time a little bit. Because the time skip is inevitable. It's coming. There's nothing I can do about it. And this next time, I'm probably going to bump down the loan most of the way. Other than looking at maybe at the end of the next episode, working on local transportation. At this point, I'm trying to extend the line, the railroad line. We've got 2 more cities to go, and we're in Atlanta. And then we'll have to pay off our loan all the way, double track it, and we'll have our first trunk line. And we'll be there by 1870 for sure. 1865 most likely. And if we're lucky, we'll be single tracked all the way Atlanta by 1860. I'd like to be. We'll see what happens though. Anyway guys, that's going to be about it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.